Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. My name is Juanita Williams. I'm a purpose conduit. I am the link to life beyond pain and the channel to discovering purpose. And this is today's Tuesday Truths. We are continuing in Proverbs. This week, we will be talking about Proverbs, the 5th chapter. You can read it in its entirety. Our focal verse is going to be Proverbs 5 and 15. So, I'm going to give you some scripture, give you a little commentary, and then I will be out of your way. So I will start by reading some commentary that I got. Actually, it's a daily devotional that I thought would be fitting for today's Tuesday Truths. And it's from the Bible app. I read it earlier this week, last week. Don't remember what day. And I give credit to whoever wrote this devotional because these are not my words. I give credit to whoever wrote them. So I'm going to read some from there, read some scripture, read some more from the daily devotional, and then we'll be done. So it starts like this: wisdom for life. Wisdom is a key aspect of maturity. We often think of growing into maturity as we get older and gain knowledge or gain more knowledge. By growing more mature in wisdom, Wisdom is a key aspect of maturity. We often think of growing in maturity as we get older and gain more knowledge, but growing mature in wisdom transcends age. Wisdom grows when we can learn and apply our knowledge to everyday choices and situations. Wisdom grows when we learn to apply our knowledge to everyday choices and situations. So in Proverbs 5, King Solomon is giving some wisdom regarding immoral women. And like I said, you can read Proverbs 5 in its entirety. Our focal verse will be the 15th verse, and then I'll read through the end of the chapter. But you can read the verses before that at your leisure. So he is advising his sons, stay away from immoral women. Stay away from them. And it doesn't really spell out in Proverbs 5 about women staying away from immoral men, but my advice to the women is stay away from slick talking men. Run from those sweet nothings he's whispering in your ear. Now let's get to the focal verse. It is Proverbs, the 5th chapter, the 15th verse, and it says, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, drink water from your own well. Share your love only with your wife. And I will add, share your love only with your husband. I'm not trying to add to the word or take away, but this word can be interchangeable. This advice, I should say, can be interchangeable for men and women. I'll say, read it again. Proverbs 5 and 15 says, drink from your own well. Share your love only with your wife. And then verse 16 through 23 says this: why spill the water of your springs in the streets, having sex with just anyone, or doing the do with just anyone? You should reserve it for yourselves. Never share it with strangers. Let your wife be a fountain of blessing for you. Rejoice in your wife. Rejoice in the wife of your youth. She is a loving deer, a graceful doe. Let her breasts satisfy you always. I am reading from the Bible. These are the words from the Bible. May you always be captivated by her love. Why be captivated, my son, by an immoral woman, or fondle the breast of a promiscuous woman? For the Lord sees clearly what a man does, examining every path he takes. An evil man is held captive by his own sins. They are ropes that catch and hold him. He will die for lack of self-control. He will be lost because of his great foolishness. And you can find that in Proverbs, the 5th chapter, verses 15 through 23. Growing in spiritual wisdom happens when we use our knowledge of God, the world, and ourselves to make right decisions about how we should act, live, and talk as Christians. It's as we get to know God better that we grow in His wisdom and are equipped with the knowledge we need to live abundant lives that honor Him. In this way, wisdom comes from our relationship with God. Wisdom comes from our relationship with God. Nobody needs to lack wisdom because God offers it freely through a relationship with Him. As we seek Him and His wisdom, He gives us opportunities to practice it and grow in our trust in Him. And as we trust Him with our choices, we begin to see wisdom flourish in our lives. We have to trust Him with our choices and seek Him regarding those choices. So, what will you do to cultivate wisdom? The first step is to ask God for help. When you humbly come to God and admit your need for Him, He will generously give you all the wisdom that you need. And I thought that was very befitting for Proverbs 5, with Solomon giving the wisdom for the young men, stay away from these immoral women. And really, what does an immoral woman look like? Some might say, like, maybe she's a woman of the street. Or otherwise. But what does she really look like? Regardless of what she looks like, stay away. And women, I'm not forgetting you, stay away from those slick talking men. Those sweet nothings will lead you to destruction. That is Proverbs 5, talking about avoiding immoral women. My name is Juanita Williams. I am a purpose conduit. I am the link to life beyond pain and the channel to discovering purpose. And this is today's Tuesday Truths. I'll see you next week, God willing. May God bless you. May He make His face shine upon you. May He give you peace, and may He bless you abundantly this week. Bye-bye now.